Okay, I'm back with some more of the books that I purchased at the flea market today. This set that you see right here in front of you, I believe I am going to use these covers in journal kits that I'm going to put together in my shop. This one is called Grace Harlow's Golden Summer. I had one of these, Grace Harlow's Problem it was called, but it had the same illustration on the front. And I had made it as a custom order for someone. So I think that I will just put this cover into a journal kit, and you can make your own if you decide to get that kit. And also this one, there's a whole series of these books, and I've made two books out of it, two journals out of it already. These books. One is actually the journal I'm using right now for my own personal journal. I like to collage stuff on this blank space. And the other one was a Christmas journal. So I picked up, I think, 3 more today. And so I'm going to put at least one of them in with a journal kit. And then these two are from the same series of books. This one is The Little Lame Prince, and this one is Heidi, but they have the same picture on the front. A little boy and girl sitting under the tree. And so I think I will put those in journal kits. So let's see what else I have. This is another book that I've had before, and I made a really pretty journal for my niece. But this one I think I will make and put in my shop. Such a pretty cover. So Danny, see what I got today? She loves that book. This one is Marcia Drayton. It's kind of hard to read that with all the stuff that's there, but that looks so pretty. Marcia Drayton, or Her Heart's First Choice. 1902. So the cover is very vintage. 1902 is more than 100 years old, but so pretty. This one is also very pretty, but worn. The Bonnie Jean. $1900. Merry Christmas to Ruth from Aunt Ida. I don't see a date. But what did I say? The inscription is 1900. I like the shape of this book. It's 3.5 inches wide and 7.5 inches tall. And then on the front it says From Friend to Friend, an essay on friendship by Cicero. And the pages are pretty. I'll have to look this one up, see if it's worth anything. But I just like the shape of it. I thought it would be really fun to make a little journal out of it if it's not too valuable. This one is so pretty. A Primary History of the United States. New York and Chicago. Just such a pretty cover. This one has a pretty embossed cover. Dickens Works, Pickwick Papers. Look at that. Do you think that I should rub some gold on it to let that show, or just leave it the way it is? It's on the front and the back. And the spine is quite wide, so if I could save the spine, I would. The papers inside are very brittle. They're very brown. They're cheap. It's cheap paper. And the book's coming apart. So I'm sure this book isn't worth much. And I don't see a date. Nope. But just turning the pages, they fall out. But look at that cover. It's beautiful. This one is beautiful also. This is called Beside the Bonnie Briar Bush. So pretty. I don't think I would do anything to that cover. And no date again. But again, they're very cheap, very brown pages. The book's falling apart. The Mistress of Shenstone. Pretty cover on that. $19.10. No pictures. Just a pretty cover. Marilyn's Rose Garden. $19.30. I got this one because I'll probably make a journal out of the cover. If I ever have time to do all these journals, I won't live long enough. But I like the shorthand pages inside. So I will add some of these to, I did a set of pages of typing and shorthand and bookkeeping pages, and I'll add some of these to that set of pages before I list it. Life of Washington. Isn't that beautiful? It's all embossed. The spine is beautiful. No date. Nope. Very nice. And then Red Plume. I have Ephemera's Vintage Garden pages of Gentlemen and Scholars, and I want to use those pages in this book. I've had it for a while and I just haven't used it. 1900. And then the other two of these brown books. I don't know. I think I'll probably maybe make another Christmas journal out of one. Maybe both of them, but maybe one will be added to the book, the journal kits. But I don't know. I'll put at least one of these green and brown books in. Maybe two. We'll see. We'll see, I guess, how much other stuff I have to add to book covers. See how much inner stuff I have, to how many kits I can make. I don't know if I'm making any sense. Okay, I'll be back to show you stuff besides books.